Just putting all the trim back in now and cleaning it and fettling as I go. Get it looking as mint as I can. Clean the leather halfway, as you can see. I treated it. Changes the colour of it. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, hit it now and enjoy the rest of the video. Well, I've done the last job that I was doing on the Escort while I'm waiting for the bonnet. I've removed the bumper bolts that was a little bit chipped and not looking the best, and I've repainted them all so they look nice. And now really it's a waiting game. Certainly I think that the new glass has really set the car off nice. Well worth the expense in my opinion. But it's looking nice and fresh, lovely. The transition from when it arrived to now, I think, has made a different car of it. It certainly looks redder for a start. So once the bonnet's back, I can do the final polishing on that, and then we can have the stripes fitted and the Mexico badges, and then I can ceramic coat all of it. But until that comes back, there's nothing else I can do apart from admire it, of course. Right, I'll see you soon. Right, we've had the bonnet return, and they've given me off the gun, and as you can see, it's pretty good. Just need to give it a little bit more clarity, but the finish off the gun's very good. There is some overspray on these edges because firstly the underside was painted, then it was turned over and this section was masked off, and the top and the sides was painted after. So this bit of overspray I'll flat off. It's on both edges. Let's just move over and show you. You can see just a bit of overspray. So I'll nib them off with 3000 grit, and then really just give it all a polish and just get a little bit more clarity, and it'll take away some of the flatting marks that you could see through the paint. But it's come back pretty good. One of the better paint jobs. The bit that was bad before, they've cut out, put new metal in, and it looks like a new bonnet now, with none of them rust patches showing. So they've done a really good job of that. Very slight run on this edge that I'll knock out of it. But overall, I'm very pleased with how it's come back. Nice job. And that was at TT Mac in Drayton Bassett, if anybody's interested. But if you want any work done, you have to book about 3 months in advance, and you can see why. Right then, I'm going to start work on this and I'll show you later. As you can see, I've just dry sanded with Trizac 3000 grit, just to knock some little bits of dirt that was in the paint, knock them down, and take some of the flatting marks out. So I'm just going to polish it now, see if I've got it down far enough. If not, I'll take some more off. But we'll see what it looks like shortly. Well, I suppose it was inevitable that I'd end up getting the wet flatting bucket back out again. After knocking it down with 3000 dry, I realised I wasn't going to get the finish that I wanted. So I've flatted it down with 2500 and then 3000, and I'm just in the stages of doing some refinement. I'm not trying to get it like a sheet of glass, but I certainly want it as good as I've done the rest of the car. And as you can see already, we've got much more clarity, and I haven't finished polishing it yet. So, you know, there's it's just a little bit, you know, frostier than I want. I mean, for most people, the underside of the body, it would be more than acceptable. It's better than most, but it's not exactly what I want. So I'm doing as much work as it takes, you know, to finish this job off properly, or to the best of my ability, without going stupid, although people think I'm already stupid. So I'm just refining this panel, and then I'm going to work my way around. So there's going to be more time spent than I anticipated going to spend, but it doesn't matter, does it? As long as we get the finish we want. And I do want the reflection of the engine to bounce off this bonnet when the bonnet's open at shows. So, you know, I'm putting the work in it needs to do that. But we're getting there. You know, the reflection's getting better and better as I'm refining it, and you can see the reflection there. So let's see if I can get the same reflection there, and you can see the difference. So I'm going to crack on. I was hoping that I'd knock this out in an afternoon, but that's not going to be the case. But I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.